don't know if this is a hot take, but like straight up, I don't care if somebody comes here illegally.
Reagan did amnesty.
Reagan did amnesty, but like straight up, I don't care if somebody came here illegally. And by the way, the most common form of illegal immigration is overstaying a visa anyways. Yep. But like if someone's here undocumented for whatever reason, I really don't care, because undocumented people, they have jobs here, they raise families here, they contribute to their communities, both via labor and via taxes, which go into programs that they can't access because they're undocumented. I don't think that people being undocumented is that big of an issue. It just doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm a huge pathway to citizenship guy, and I think the pathway to citizenship should be coming here and then working here, and then you get citizenship.
But to the extent that illegal immigration is an issue today, it's one, because our immigration system is broken and we don't have enough immigration judges, for example. The NGOs at the southern border don't get enough funding. But also, we've ravaged countries in Latin America for decades, which pushes people to move north towards the wealth, and then we punish them by labeling them as like some nefarious force invading us.
The biggest problem with processing immigrants at the border comes in the form of these NGOs being underfunded, and there not being enough immigration judges to handle the caseload. That's why you have these backlogs of people being caught and then released in the country for like 10 years at a time before they get a proper asylum hearing. You fix that by paying more judges, hiring more judges, and paying more NGOs to house these people. It seems like nobody wants to contend with that.
Yeah.
People only want to give $5 trillion to Border Patrol so that they can still miss people and then like not actually do anything to solve the issue. They only want to appease people's fears that immigrants are going to come over and murder your daughters.
Yeah, and the due process component is essential here, because if they can just accuse someone of being here illegally and whisk them off without any due process, then they can do it to anybody, right? If they accuse me of being here illegally and there's no due process to prove that I'm a citizen, you know, I show my birth certificate or whatever, and they just get rid of me, then I'm
yeah.
You know what I mean? And so the due process component is essential here. But I don't know why there really aren't any people on the left, like at all, that are making the argument that we don't need mass deportations anyway. That even if there were 20 million quote unquote illegal immigrants in the country, we don't need mass deportations, because immigrants are human beings that are here contributing to society.
Yes.
And are here participating in the economy in such a way that is beneficial to the country as a whole.
You're being exploited for their labor so that some goods can be cheaper or some corporation can just extract more profits that they want. And I can't stand when conservatives like hear that argument and say, oh, the left just wants slave labor in this country. No, motherfucker. I just recognize that the mass deportations aren't going to solve that problem. It just kind of makes it worse for everybody because you further push these people into the darkness.